You guys wanna raise your right hand?
You need to read that out. or you
Yes, I
can
need
say-
to read that out. I need to read that out.
You need to read
Yeah.
that out.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will faithfully execute the office of select board for the town of Johnson and will therein do equal rights and justice to all persons to the best of your judgment and ability according to law or so help you God?
I do.
Against the penalty of perjury.
I do that too.
Congratulations, everybody. For another
Thank you.
1 years.
Three.
All right, next agenda item is nominate and vote for a board chair for the upcoming year.
I nominate Paul Warden.
Second.
Further discussion?
Margot said she was gonna call in and object, but it doesn't look like she did, so.
I think she's leaving you hanging.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Me,
All those opposed?
me.
Ayes have it. All issued.
You take over now.
Appreciate the vote of dominance, thank you.
All right,
My condolences.
next item is to nominate and vote for a board vice chair for the upcoming year.
I nominate Kevin Patch.
For a second,
I nominate Adrian Parker.
Well, if there's no second. Just
I don't
done.
think nominations need a second, actually.
Nominations don't.
I don't think so.
No, they don't.
Well, it's just dead. I guess it's weird.
I was first.
Evan, do you want to be vice chair or do
I will do it if the board wants it.
I'll do it? Either, I don't mind doing it, so it doesn't matter.
I don't think either of us,
Yeah,
not the chair.
vice chair, do it.
Just
Sorry,
call
so
it.
there's something.
Well, my thinking is, that I really appreciate you running for. I mean, you said you absolutely did not want to, and I know you get a lot of business stuff done, so. That's my reason for nominating Adrian.
Fair enough. Can we rock, paper, scissors?
You can't really have it this, well, you don't have that a second.
I guess we don't have to have a second.
I mean, we got 3 board members that can vote. Adrian,
Yeah, sure. Adrian and I won't vote.
but you have an odd number.
This leaves it not our problem.
You still have a quorum.
We can vote for each other.
You have to, that's a tie, you're gonna have to.
I voted for Adrian. There. Here, ready? You call it.
1, 2, 3, 2.
Oh, there we go. Adrian got it.
She won.
I still voted for you anyways.
I don't think on
I
national,
don't
I
think-
don't think on national TV.
Do you think we'll make national TV? Do you think it'll be like, do you think it'll be right after Trump?
Why don't you take a vote? That was your vote?
That was
We
our
need
vote.
to take a vote.
Huh?
You're the
Where's your-
chair.
We can,
You're the
You're
chair.
the chair, we need to
all
vote.
right, take over. We need to have a vote for vice chair. Nominations are Adrian and Evan.
Is this discussable?
Sure.
Mhm.
Sorry. shut up.
I want to be sure that if you take on vice chair, we are not placing a burden on you that you were trying to get away from.
I don't know if I'm necessarily trying to get away from it. My personal life's gonna change. If it all works out this year, I will probably run again next year. It's just a transition year. I'm transitioning
Well,
in my personal life.
best wishes.
Thank you.
I think it'd be best for Edmund to work in concert with Paul, but then again, Paul is very capable, probably on his own without a whole lot of direction anyway, but. That was kind of my
He gets the
thought.
most votes.
Yeah, by
I
one,
think he breaks it.
215, 214.
He did. Just, did you get your question answered?
Yeah,
All right. Paul is calling it. I don't really care. I don't think either of us will lose sleep either of them.
Mhm.
So who's in charge of this now? You in charge of this meeting?
Nominated Evan first, so all those in favor of Evan, please say aye.
Aye,
All those, you vote against? Or not vote
I don't,
against?
yeah, I don't know.
All those in favor, of Adrian, please say aye. Aye.
This is the best first meeting I've ever had.
Oh,
This is really weird. Either you want the job or you.
I said I would do it.
You would do
Adrian
the
said-
job.
Adrian said she
Well,
would. do
take
it
the
as well.
job.
We're both nominated.
Yeah, well, somebody could rescind their nomination though.
Oh,
We don't need to change horses in midstream.
I guess we're
I'll go
done.
with Adrian.
okay, sounds good.
Alright, so I'm a little confused about. I still think you need three affirmative.
Well, I voted for Adrian.
Oh.
Adrian voted for me.
Yeah.
We swapped. Right? I recused myself and my vote, you recused yourself.
Donna's got a question.
So okay, so I think it sounds like Peter voted for Adrian, Evan voted for Adrian, Adrian voted for Evan, Paul voted for Adrian, and Mike voted for Evan, is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay,
hold on.
do you want me to move over there?
No.
Oh,
You're the chair, Mr. Chair. Where do you want us to sit?
I want everybody to say wherever they are for the federal.
Okay.
Okay, so next up is additions or adjustments. Anybody have additions or adjustments?
Do we have any?
I see we have the field layout to discuss, which is not on the agenda, I think.
Well, I had it under review and discuss goals for the upcoming year. I figured we could tuck that in.
Okay.
I've got that.
Fair
today.
enough. Good, thank you. All right, no addition or adjustments, public comment, public announcements. Oh, okay, none, none. Select board updates and or concerns.
Was this meeting posted? Or maybe I
Yes.
missed it somewhere. Where was it?
Where we normally post it.
Was it in front word form?
Yeah,
I saw it on the website, I didn't even know we had any tonight, until it's pretty much here.
you posted them together with like
Yeah.
Mondays and today's,
Okay.
done in one shot.
Okay,
Saved
I got it, I
it.
got it. That's why I missed it. I'm looking for time.
So I have a, I guess a comment, in talking to people about the town hall, the town meeting the other day. And when we were all surprised with no questions, I think we missed an opportunity to engage people in all those things we thought they were gonna ask questions about. You know, we should have had a discussion, we were sitting around doing nothing, and we should have had a discussion about the library, we should have had a discussion about Low Shore, we should have had a discussion about, because we had people there. And I didn't think of it at the time, and it was, I think we were always about like, we're gonna get some questions, but just thinking out loud and kind of note to self. We could have had announcements about the upcoming blueberry jam or whatever it's called, you know, anything.
Yeah.
It just seemed like it was a conversation opportunity that we missed. So,
I agree with you.
and maybe, next time. We should have, I think Evan kind of did this, like, didn't you write like a report, like an end of year report or something?
The select board report.
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
that should be like read, and then that would kind of spark. Discussion on those topics, you know? And,
and usually there's conversation, questions, like,
mhm,
anyway, just a thought.
yeah, I agree.
Alright. Okay,
It was kind of a loose meeting anyway, wasn't it?
loose,
Well, I should have been, well, I didn't, probably somebody should have said where I was right from the get-go of the meeting.
Just so the public knows, I opted not to say where Mike was out of respect for him traveling, because I didn't know if he wanted the world knowing he was traveling. That was me.
Really?
Mike was traveling for town meeting. He was late getting home. That was not the plan. It was a delayed flight. Is that better?
Oh, yeah.
It was a delayed flight. Had nothing to do with his planning for
we didn't
traveling.
make the announcement. That's a fact.
At the end, at the end, yeah. Thanks to Peter.
I didn't realize that made it a loose meeting. but-
Well, you should, people should have known where I was. You know, I'm never really tardy and I don't like to miss meetings. And it just didn't look good if a select board member was not at the most important meeting of the year.
That's
And
true.
and it would have been nice to have been told where I was.
Yes.
Duncan missed last year because he was sick, and I didn't really announce that for him either, but.
Yeah, well,
You
we'll
are,
tighten that up.
your meeting attendance is impeccable.
Thank you.
You are on time.
But it was announced and everybody heard it, so you were covered, although. Okay, next item is review and consider appointments for the upcoming year. Have a draft of them.
You have, them, Mr. Chairman? You have all your, oh, there. I do. It didn't seem like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right click on the microphone or like hit the little arrow next to the microphone at the bottom.
Yeah,
And then does it say use this one?
yes, up to,
Meeting.
but it's selected.
Oh, no,
No, it's like
It's got the echo canceling speakerphone meeting all.
You choose the one that says.
The meeting mics use this one right
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking at the speaker note.
How about now?
Is that better?
Thank you.
All right, somebody orient me on these two lists. Why do we have two of these? It's just a different
One
list.
One is committees,
Got it.
and one is statutory state type things,
Okay.
although one's cut off.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cutoff was just the town clerk.
The BCA.
Just the town clerk. Did you just say that? Really?
Well, it was, it's an internal one.
Okay. So sorry, do we need to go through this list? These are select board we don't need to go through.
Last year we like read through all of them. Or have to do that.
We did,
Okay.
but all the way down to plot cemetery agent, those are all elected positions. That's really just updated. Other than town clerk, town treasurer, and we have already appointed town clerk, town treasurer, so.
Yeah, but we talked about the road commissioner,
Where's that one?
third one down.
Okay, which,
Which list are
One
we
day.
on? Okay,
Okay.
we're on the list. Well, let's start on.
there's a
let's start
single
on that
page
then.
one and there's a stapled one.
The stapled one. Let's start with that one.
Okay.
So-
Update row one, update row two.
Update row one, row two stays the same.
Oh, yes. Okay, sorry.
Hmm.
Road commissioner, I would recommend putting the John Sutherland as the road commissioner.
Excellent choice.
Works for me.
Assistant clerk treasurer is an appointment by the clerk treasurer. We don't really have a say over that. Constable, animal control, I believe we went over those not too long ago.
Yep, we pointed those all three.
So the assistant clerk treasurer is hired by the clerk?
Yes, even when the clerk treasurer is appointed, the assistant clerk treasurer by statute is appointed by the clerk treasurer.
Oh, okay.
That was my read on that when we had our attorney look at it. We don't appoint assistant at all. We appoint main.
So even with changing from voting Rosemary into appointing, that stays the same too?
The assistant does.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Okay.
main, that was my read on
Okay.
it. Not like it's gonna change anyways from the name that's on here,
Right.
but
Yeah. Yeah. I was just curious.
Kind of
First
confused, just-
constable is just a constable.
yeah, it's just constable animal control. I believe the fence viewers stay the same because there's no turnover on the board, right?
Fence viewers?
Unless they object.
What are fence viewers?
Official wearer of coal, that's a great position.
A fence viewer is really just an honorary thing. They used to almost serve like property line disputes along with the BCA sometimes.
Okay.
But a lot of statutory things have been removed, so you just have 3 fence viewers and it's just the last 3 select board members that have left.
Okay.
Pretty
So-
much stop when people stop having cat.
Mm-hmm.
I have cattle. I should be a fence viewer.
Yeah, probably do every morning.
Okay, so we have Mike Patch as official wearer Cole. Bill Dodge as tree warden, Dean Locke as health officer, deputy health officer BJ Putnam, deputy health officer, town administrator. Has that always been the case? That's good.
Always has.
Okay.
been.
Vermont Emergency Management Director.
Yeah.
Unchanged.
Keep it.
That's awesome. Thank you very much. Energy Coordinator, Mark Woodward.
I'd like to do that actually.
Energy?
Yeah.
Makes sense for Mark since he's on the Vermont Electric Co-op board though, right?
It's more of an honorary position as well.
Oh, okay.
Just has your name in it. We can keep Mark. It's good.
Would you like to have 2 appointments so we can have
Yeah. I just want my name on a bunch of them.
Town Service Officer? What is that exactly? Why is it blank?
You can scrape it off.
Yeah.
It was we can just remove it from the list. It was
It's overseer before at one time.
it's a resume booster. It was always the newest board member.
Hmm.
yeah.
Until last year.
No.
No, you were stuck with it, but you were returning and Mike was running and Mike didn't want to do it even though he was technically the newest. So we just left it blank.
Good idea. The newest, oldest member.
Correct.
Inspector of Lumber, Wood and Shingles. That sounds like a busy job too. Okay, Richard, you're on. Green Up Day. Adrian, you good with that?
Yep.
Great. Will County Planning Commission Municipal Director.
If it's vacant, I'll take it. Worth.
That's a good job.
Is that
Love
a,
it.
does that
Thanks,
mean a
John.
representative?
Hmm.
Is that what I
You,
was?
you are our representative.
I am right now. Is that, I don't know if, I never heard the
You
title
wanna keep
municipal
it?
director. Is that? No, I think it'd be great if you want to do it.
Okay,
All
no
right.
arguments.
Green Mountain Byways,
Says.
SEDS, Sheriff's Communication Advisory Commission. Evan,
Sure.
Is your name again on there?
Whatever you.
You're real set.
Fire Warden Corey Davis, Assistant Fire Warden Gary Underwood, Town Historian Linda Jones. Lamoille County Planning Commission Brownfields Commission Kyle Noose, Lamoille County Planning Commission Brownfields Committee Alternative Town Administrator.
Well, that could be an issue if I'm the director and the alternative.
No, you're the
This is
director.
Brownfield.
You're a representative and then there's a Brownfields committee. It's just the
Okay.
alternative for the Brownsfield committee.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it.
I wonder if Kyle knows she's that.
Lamoille Fire Warden, I can keep that alternate. Mark Woodward. Planning Commission, Kylie Hill, 3-year, Rob Rodriguez, 3-year. I'm not sure these,
Are accurate.
oh, they are all 3-year at times, right?
But the expiration date, that's what Kylie said, should be willing. to
Yeah,
serve.
Kylie, Rob, Bacon, 27, yeah, okay. that
I
looks-
got a lady named Ella Schaefer who sent me a email, said, hello, my name is Ella. And I saw in Front Porch Forum about Johnson Committee vacancies where this email was listed as a contact. I've been interested in joining a committee for a while, so I'm reaching out for more information. I would be interested in joining the Conservation or the Planning Commission. Can you tell me about the process of joining or being appointed? So I did reach out to her today. Told her I'd be forwarding her name to the board tonight, and we had a vacancy on the Planning Commission.
Great.
Do we have
Encourage
on
her to
the,
attend meetings of both and see how they function and see what they
Yeah.
do, and then she can decide which one she wants to go after.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, conservation needs 2 people, so
Don't get
maybe she
greedy
can
now.
visit both, huh?
Don't get greedy. now.
Planning Commission needs 2 also, so.
Mhm.
When is conservation meeting, Melissa?
When do we meet?
Yeah,
On the third Thursday?
The count, you can look, they see on the calendar on the website too.
Okay.
6:30 here.
Okay, so to finish planning commission, we have Kylie Hill, Rob Rodriguez, vacant seat, Charlie Gallagher, Jesse Whitworth, Linda Edwards, Sam Jasperson, and Mike Mignon.
See, the planning commission technically has 4 vacancies, right?
Who else?
Well,
Because the Pilot Hill and Rob Rodriguez term expired in 2026.
Oh,
Kylie has asked to be reappointed.
Correct.
okay.
Does anybody check with Rob?
I have not.
Because that term now expires in 2029.
Do they have to make a motion to, like, let the person be reappointed and then it comes to the select board for reappointment?
We never did that one.
Okay,
I mentioned maybe we should have, but we never did.
okay.
It was sort of, you're appointed until you resign, pretty much.
Okay.
So Kylie is continuing?
Kylie said she'd like to continue. She sent me an email.
Okay.
I don't know about Rob, so we have to confirm that.
Mm.
I'll reach out.
So we can, those first 3 terms, as Evan said, now end in 2029. Those are all 3-year terms. Okay. Skate Park and Bike Track Committee, Casey Romero, Howard Romero, Greg Fatigate, George Swanson, Alexis Daniels, rather, and a vacant seat. And I guess there's no terms, so we're good there. Conservation Commission, Noel Dodge, Justin Hennard, Peter Hammond, Sue Lovering.
She's expired this year.
Yep, Lois Fry, Dean Locke, and Adrian Schmidt.
And I did see where Sue wants to be reappointed.
She does?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we do that here? Like, while we're doing this, or?
There's enough vacancies. I don't think anybody would feel cheated.
Well, traditionally, you've always done it.
Yeah, I know.
Done this night, and she would like to serve again.
Yep.
And have 4-year terms.
Okay, I'll make a motion to reappoint Sue Lovering to the Conservation Commission.
Second, if needed, bless you. There you go.
I would.
So if we're gonna do that, then we should go back to the planning commission, do the same for Kylie.
Oh, everybody else.
Under further discussion, I would just recommend that we go down through and then accept all
The whole thing.
Got it. Great
Okay.
idea.
Good
idea.
as amended.
Okay,
Okay, so Sue's seat is the only one that's expiring there, so it's the only one we have to deal with. Tree Board, Sue Lovering, Rob Maynard, Noel Dodge, Jacob Van Dorn, and Brian Van Dorn, and a vacant seat. No terms. Johnson Historical Society, Linda Jones, Lois Frey, Richard Smays, Alice Whiting, Kelly Van Dorn, Mary Jean Smith, Mike Dunham, and 2 vacant seats. And there's no terms there.
Paul? I reached out to the Historical Society and said I would be interested in serving on their board. And I believe they've accepted me.
oh, great.
Great, all right.
2, good.
They actually followed the process, you came to a meeting. Got to know the process, you to know him. It's a great process.
You still wanted to join.
Me too. I like history.
Same.
That's great, John, thank you. Development Review Board, Will Andrew, Jim McDowell, David Williams.
Did Will move away?
I don't know, do you know?
He was a member of the fire department, and I know he had to give that up, and I don't know if it was because he moved.
Leave for now, verify later.
Mm-hmm. That,
The DRB's been a thing for a decade.
Yeah,
Now,
I don't think they've had
2016?
one meeting.
They had one meeting. There was
They
an
have one?
organizational meeting 10 years ago. Was it 10 years ago? Or was it a little bit longer?
Pretty
than
close,
that?
because it was
Vice-
race
wasn't
code,
it?
Yeah,
so it's close to that. That's pretty demanding. All right, so let's handle this one. All those in favor of approving the appointments?
another page.
It's more stuff.
I was gonna do, well, all right.
You're gonna pay it.
Thought so.
Do it all.
You're right, that's only 2.
Yes, Mr.
Development
Chair.
Review Board, Kim Dunkley, vacant. Beautification Committee, Adrian Parker, Lauren Philly, Blake Parker, Kyle Noose. Tuesday Night Live, Howard Romero, Tim Mikovits, Sophie Berard, Joy LaHoyer, Tom Moog, Charles Flom, and Greg Hollis.
Can we,
The Hoosier is not anymore. I don't know if you guys ever officially accepted her resignation, but
we'll have to at our next meeting. I can't remember officially accepting.
I think she hasn't been at meetings for quite a while.
Okay,
We can scratch it if,
Who are we gonna scratch, Joey?
oh,
well, we should ask them, right? I mean, just because she was meeting doesn't mean
yeah.
she's off.
I'll reach out.
Okay, Johnson Eats, Jasmine Uris, Pam Jesperson, Diane Hoolier, Greg Novakowski, Kate Riley, Charlotte Ruzicans, and Jesse Whitworth.
that was such a nice name.
No terms there either. I think, chair, okay, co-chair there, got it. Racial Justice and Social Equity Committee, Sophie Berard, Jeff Bickford, and a lot of vacancies.
Can we
Is
just,
that a committee we want to keep? I mean, it's been
No.
inactive for several years.
yeah. Can we do that now? Or,
I don't know, that's what I'm asking the group here, I guess, is that,
On this list, we will disband them. Is that the right word? If the list is accepted at the end, understanding is full. That committee will cease existence.
evaporate in time?
okay, it works for me.
Kind of like how we form committees.
Johnson Rail Trail Committee, Jan Gearhart, Linda Hill, BJ Putman, Adrian Schmidt, Doug Moldy, Mary Lou Kappas, and Kim Dunkley.
And
All right.
vacancy,
Pardon me?
and a vacancy at the top.
Oh, beg your pardon. And
So they have
vacancies,
8
right.
positions? 1, 2, no, they have not 9, right? I think there's 2 vacancies.
Okay,
Are we missing a line
yeah, I
there?
think you're right.
Yeah.
You're
They
correct.
probably should have been 9.
All right, I will make a motion to accept appointment as presented for the 3-page thingy.
Great, is there a second?
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor, you say aye.
I,
Aye.
So,
Oh.
am I correct that everything is the same except that, road commissioner is now John? Is there anything else that you guys?
Yeah, John's
Yes.
added to the Historic Society.
Oh, yeah.
John is also the director for the municipal, Laurel County Planning Commission.
Right, Racial Justice and Social Equity Committee is removed.
And I'm on the historical side.
And we reappointed Kylie Hill to Planning Commission. She was, she's, but her term expired. We reappointed Sue Lovery.
Okay, so who's the LCPC director, the new one?
John,
John is, okay.
Could you put in the minutes that there's 2 vacancies for the rail trail committee too? Could you put that there's 2 vacancies for the rail trail committee?
I'll need to include all the vacancies for all the committees.
That would be nice. That would help whoever's doing the spreadsheet.
well, we could just,
Can you, yeah, you can make a copy of the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can send.
but she wants an electronic copy, so you can just add it to the minutes. So John, you can send that to Donna, a copy of this, so she can just add it to the minutes. Great, thank you. Okay, next page. First position is moderator. Rosemary, tell us the results of the election again.
Beth Boy received 23 votes, which is enough to win the seat, and David Williams received 19. And I believe Beth has 3 days to decline if she so wishes to. Then if she does that, then there's a vacancy and the board can appoint a moderator.
Okay,
So the first item, we don't have a say over
right.
now.
So it's an elected position and Beth won it. So that's, you write her name in for now. Okay, next position, clerk, Rosemary Albert.
Yeah, that's not really a question.
You still hanging on there?
Well, the change I'll make is the term expires, yeah, she said 2030, so.
Mhm.
There you go.
She's not denying it.
No, she's not.
Select boards are appointed.
July, what?
Say July 1st.
Elected.
Of 2030, yes.
Yeah. Okay, but so do we officially need to change this date here to something?
No. It's not appointed every year. It used to be elected every year, that's why there's a no term expires.
Got it,
there's no
okay.
term.
Basically.
Okay. Select board, 2-year positions. We've been through this. Do we need to go again? Mike Dunham, Paul Warden, Adrian Parker, Peter Hammond, Evan Patch.
Which,
We
Just have to
need to
change
change
the-
Evan's position to a 1-year.
Yeah, the terms just need to be updated. Mike's on a 3-year seat.
I've got a
that
2-year
expires in
seat.
2029.
Mike has a 3-year seat. 29 minus 28.
Peter and I are on 27.
Great. Okay, good with that? Tax collector, Rosemary. Trustee of public money, Rosemary.
This is what won the write-in?
No.
Didn't we
Oh.
remove those last year?
Well, this year at town meeting, the voters voted to have the select board appoint a delinquent tax collector.
Right, but didn't trustee of public money get removed
Mhm.
last year's town meeting?
We don't have any money for that.
Trustee of public money is literally just delete the line.
We voted for us to appoint a delinquent tax collector.
Yesterday. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was one of the-
Oh,
one of the-
but it was still on the ballot because we hadn't voted on it yet?
It could have got voted down.
Okay,
it could have, I think can't we be petitioned for the next 30 days?
can we know who won so that we know who to appoint?
Nobody was on the
I've
ballot.
got 2 votes.
You got 2 write-ins? Did you beat me on that one?
Probably.
Oh, my goodness.
He was in all kinds of races.
You know,
Okay, grand juror.
That's a no longer position.
yeah, that's a delete the line, isn't it?
Okay, let's get this thing updated. It'll be good. Agent to convey, convey,
And the
actually.
real estate, that was removed last year too, wasn't it? Delete the line.
Excellent. Plot cemetery agent, select board. Whiting Hill Cemetery agent, select board. Evergreen Ledge Cemetery agent, select board.
Is there a reason there's no Grove Cemetery agent?
The last one I knew that was Victor Swenson's ex-wife. That was many, many, many years ago. Back in the 80s.
Seems like it ought to be added to the list.
Is there any formal process or is just adding it for clarity?
Added for clarity, yeah.
Okay,
What's the cemetery called?
Grove Cemetery,
Okay,
it's on Waterman Road.
oh, okay.
Okay, select board, got another job there. Agent to prosecute and defend suits, David Williams, is that still a real thing?
No, that's it. You take that off.
Grove last year. That's why the ballot was so much smaller. You used to hand out a bunch.
Okay, auditors was appointed.
Auditors were removed.
Well,
Delete those
Right,
3
yeah,
lines.
deleted it all done. Town assessor appointed Justin Mason. And no term. Okay, LNMUU School District Director, 3-year, Kylie Hill, 3-year, Mark Nielsen, 3-year, vacant, 3-year, Monica Stearns, 3-year.
Vacant.
Vacant. Nobody got enough votes yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah, the terms that are 2026 are now 2029. The Monica Stearns, Carrie Ferrari are vacant, and
Kyle Nuss's is vacant.
yeah, okay, so the third one, yep,
Excuse me.
So it's just Kylie and Mark?
yes.
Yikes. Okay. And they're expires next year. Okay, good. Library trustees, Kelly Van Doren, Suzanne Dodge, Eric Schultz, Jasmine Uris, Sabrina Rossi.
Yo, Krista Tallman got elected.
Yeah, Sabrina's off. Also,
Sabrina's off, and who got elected?
Krista Tallman
In which seat?
and Sabrina.
Sabrina's.
Oh, okay.
And the term for Eric Schultz gets updated.
3.
Yeah, so it's
Balance of
2029.
5 year, but there's 3 left.
So it's 2029.
Yeah. All right. Memorial Regional Solid Waste District Supervisor, Harold Romero. His term expired last year, apparently.
That's 2 year.
Okay, 2027. Board of Civil Authority,
We're just assuming that's good, right?
Should-
Yeah, it's all elected,
Nobody's
doesn't matter.
resigned.
so Gary Edward, Greg Hill, and Gerhard, Barry Gladstone, Margot Ward, Jasmine Uris, Kyle Noose, Diane Hoyer, Cindy Henner, Martha Leonard, Helen McGilroy, Eric Osgood, Select Board, so all of us, and Town Clerk.
We're missing somebody.
So that's
2,
12.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
We're
11,
missing.
12, 13, 14.
Just messing with you. Rosemary was looking at me smile.
Are these?
Motion
terms,
to-
the last two end in 2026, is that the reason for that, is that right?
But
Last 2 terms, select board and town clerk end in 2026, it looks like, as opposed to
Select board.
27.
the select board just has a rotating member or 2 every year. The town clerk was appointed till 2030.
She's still not objecting.
Exactly.
Okay, with that motion,
Except that list has amended.
Second.
excellent discussion, all those in favor?
I
All those opposed? Nice have it. Excellent.
would just like to,
John,
think-
you'll send a copy.
yes.
I think the original, when these were originally formed, it was elected positions, appointed positions. That's the difference why there's 2 lists. So to get back to that, if we just moved town clerk and treasurer from this list to the appointed,
Mhm.
really the only changes here are all accepted by the voters and appointed by the voters. The lines we're removing were removed by the voters last year. The
Gotcha,
terms
okay.
are the terms of,
Oh,
Statutes.
State statutes and the.
Yeah.
we can find.
so.
Okay.
So you're saying we should revise this list and take the last 2 off, and put it on the other side?
Just the town clerk and the town treasurer that's
Yeah.
appointed. Everything else is still elected. We don't actually have a say in it, voters do.
Yeah. Okay.
These are all appointed.
What does,
That's why the library trustees are on this, not on this.
the first list, the health officer and the deputy health officer, annual 11-1, we reappoint them then in November, is that significant for some reason?
And that's when the paperwork has to go to the state. Also, the, Lamoille,
Here first.
Lamoille Fiber Net. You know, their
I set it up over.
technical appointment is what, April 1st,
What was that? What?
Lamoille Fiber Net.
I don't know.
Something like
probably
that,
make
yeah.
some.
At least they send out a letter.
There's a piece of paperwork that'll have to be signed, but
Yeah.
we've made an appointment.
Yep.
Did you call that motion? I was making a comment under more further discussion, I believe.
We just voted.
We did?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're done.
We are done. Cemetery and grounds work, okay, so appointments, all right, next item, review and discuss goals for the upcoming year. We have a sub bullet here under about cemetery and grounds work.
Oh, that was a note there that I put on. He called, and I guess he'd been doing some work previously for the town. I guess he's working on the stones. He wants to know about going forward with that.
Did we already spend all our money in this year? We did. So we would, personal member here, I would say work with Joe on getting a quote that would be around $7,500, but we won't start that work until after July 1.
Yeah.
Everybody else cool with that?
Budget to 7,500.
Yeah.
Now, do we have a check with cemetery for him to work on, or just continue from where he left off?
Again, an individual person. My recommendation would be to call Duncan Hastings. He had a plan a long time ago. I think he did a lot of repairs to the stones in Whiting Cemetery, and I believe they're marble, and there's still a little bit of repair, but not a bunch of money to get that all up to snuff. I see the fence on that cemetery needs some love. Grove Cemetery, I don't think any of the. I thought the headstones were in good shape. Plot was probably the worst headstone wise, but we put all the money in last year.
It would be nice to get a kind of snapshot update of the cemeteries, and we can decide what work needs to be done where. Because I don't know exactly where they all are either.
We could do a cemetery tour together.
Plot is on Cemetery Road.
I know where they.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Status.
Oh, gotcha.
Let's do a review meeting. A review meeting, a field trip.
That'd be cool.
Do it at night, foggy night.
Yeah, at night.
Yeah, do it at Halloween.
Yeah, there you go.
I think as far as review and discuss goals, I think we should probably bring back our projects and priorities meeting. Kind of ended. Well, it ended in 2024 because we were still dealing from the aftermath of the flood of 2023. But historically, we kind of had a meeting in late March. I think you've been at them.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to reassess our priorities for the year. And we have priority lists we did for the town administrator, meld that with project.
We can bring that into the fold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we
And-
could do that for the next meeting.
That should be a meeting all by itself.
It was always a meeting by itself. And when we talked about bringing it back, it's good to have the public involved and engaged in that meeting to kind of know what the public's priorities are. The hard thing that I personally struggled with was, the select board is put here to serve the people, but it's put here by the people. So it's almost like you have to have a meeting out, get a lot of public feedback, get a lot of priorities and everything, and then in your following select board meeting, I feel like that's when the select board kind of needs to go, okay, here's what the public said, here's what we said, here's what we actually want to target for this year.
We want to have a public hearing, information gathering.
I don't know. I'm speaking for myself.
Okay, well, it's good.
Did we do that last year?
No,
Oh, okay.
we didn't. We missed it in 24 because of 23, and last year there was a lot of other things going
Okay.
on.
I think it'd be a valuable exercise. I don't know what the process should be necessarily. We do have the.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Donna wrote up a really good thing about this last year that I got the email up and send it. She had a good idea on the structure. I just don't remember the exact.
Yeah, probably find that email and send it to you.
That'd be great. Thank you. All right, well, let's hold that thought and take a look, think about how we might structure it. And we do also have the Johnson Visioning Project, for which there's LCPC put together pretty nice table of all the various projects and their statuses and so forth, which might help frame conversation.
Mhm.
Planning commission is supposed to be kind of organizing and structuring a third meeting, or second meeting for that.
Did they put that on hold or they tabled it or something?
They were concerned there wasn't enough structure in the meeting, so it kind of got the hopes that they could put together some framework for it, and as far as I know, they haven't to do that yet.
Okay.
Do think we're gonna be quite busy this year with staff turnover,
With what?
staff turnover. Restructuring.
Rose might not leave until 2030, that changes.
I don't,
If I could get a commitment, sure, we can start talking playgrounds. All sorts of fun things.
at our last meeting, I feel like we approved the CDS job posting, but did we tell you to post it and everything?
I think we still had some more adjustments to make.
Okay, so,
Carl sent me some of his recommendations,
okay,
and I know we had the recommendations from the prior meeting that were in red,
mhm,
and we're gonna turn those to black.
okay. So you want us to review that one more time?
Yeah, and then I'll take the adjustments from the prior meeting, I'll add Carl's will be in blue. Last meeting will be in red again. And the board can review it, and if they accept it.
Okay,
That'll be our next meeting.
Okay.
Great.
So we good?
I think we're good. Do you guys want to talk about this?
Talk about what?
This pretty picture.
This thing in front of us.
This got printed in color,
so,
cheese and rice.
Region field
Which
design.
owner do we have to pay?
You have to pay for it no matter whether you use it or not, Evan.
We
Yeah,
pay a
that's
set
true.
price every month, so it doesn't matter.
Oh,
yeah.
well, everything should be.
Really, for color?
Yeah, we spent our money.
That's crazy. Anyway,
I actually knew something you didn't know. Can you believe such a thing?
You know a lot of things I don't know.
Oh, well.
So I guess by way of, this obviously is the product that the Boy and King came up with from the two public hearings that we had. I had a conversation with Dan today, Dan is the lead for the Boy and King. Cause I didn't think this, reflected the consensus from the two meetings as well as I had expected it to. So I guess I'm not sure the best way forward here.
Well, I agreed with all your edits that you sent Dan.
Okay, I didn't send it to everybody because not everybody's been plugged in, so I didn't think it'd make a lot of sense, so I think.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure how to.
Well, all this gravel paths around here doesn't make any sense either.
That was one of them. Not really necessary. I mean, I think.
Yeah.
I think-
Unfortunately, I couldn't make either of the meetings, but I would like to give a little input.
Maybe could you say the edits? Because,
Unfortunately, I printed them out and then I didn't bring them.
okay,
But there's a couple things. First of all, we only have $23,000.
yeah.
To spend, so we can't do all the stuff.
Mhm.
Like I doubt we can build a pavilion. I'm certain we can't build toilets and so forth. So there's a phase one, phase two here anyway.
We should focus the money on the toilets.
Well, I think the urgency.
Thank you, Evan.
For the 25 by 40 pavilion, I mean, agreed, as much as that welcome center cost, we certainly wouldn't have anywhere near the amount of money to pay for that for here.
No, that's not gonna happen right away for sure.
Well, and
But I think
toilets are gotta go too.
I did email Dan and I said, I think with the money that we have, we can probably do the grading for the ice rink. We can
Would you say?
do the grading for the ice rink.
Yes, that's a plus.
We can move the bandstand, put the storage shed behind it, and we can run electric to it. And that's probably about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You said one more thing.
I guess
There were four
we're,
things. Was it one light?
I guess we're
Let me
not,
try to find your email.
we're not really accepting the plan tonight. Not warned for that, but. I would
No,
like to
no.
see the play area moved, and I do believe we can do that, because we got another $30,000 for separate money.
Oh, that's
Yeah, well,
great.
this play area was supposed to be expanded and it'll have whatever we put that other money into, but then where would you move it to?
Away from the bandstand. And then kids will go deaf listening to the band, which is
Huh.
a lot of fun.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, it could be over.
I mean, I'm a parent, we don't think rationally about our kids, kind of unhinged.
So,
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, would be having the play area or the bandstand, I mean.
Maybe we could
We
even
get-
have the play area at the elementary school.
And
Well, there's already
how
a
the
play
music's
area.
gonna be.
Well, the issue with having no play area over here is that, well, I know when we have like pizza oven events, there's a million kids at these events, and they're like, they all say to their parents, "Can we go over to the elementary school to play at the playground?" And they have to cross the street to get over there. So usually their parents are like, "No," and yeah.
I think the play area makes sense here, but we could certainly move it to the left to move it away from the bandstand. So.
Too close to the bandstand.
What about the play area where the sculpture space is and the sculpture space where the play area is?
It was one of the things that we kind of jettisoned. I think the consensus opinion was at the last meeting that sculpture thing is not
Yeah,
a
No.
priority.
I
right.
think it should be a priority.
Well, if you should have come to the meeting then.
Well,
that'd be
yeah.
your
He
thing.
did come to one of them,
I've wanted a sculpture park for a couple of years now.
Have a
but you wanted the arboretum and they don't.
stone patio with the step seats and everything.
Yeah, the seats, everybody seemed to like the seats, although they're supposed to be integrated into the slope, but the stone patio, I think people were pretty.
Should that be turned,
Too excited.
is this more of an extension from the library, or is that, should that be turned around toward the bandstand?
Well, the slope goes this way.
Right, but the way the seating is here, it makes it look like everybody's looking out this way. It should be turned around to look that way.
Well, I don't think,
Maybe just
yeah,
put an
it could be tilted. That's probably a good idea, but I don't think this is not 100% just for TNL use.
Right.
You know, it's
Yeah.
for general use, or you can sit there and watch people skate or whatever you want to do, but.
This whole drawing really gives you the perspective of the proposed library addition and makes you wonder why it costs so stinking much. Really?
So are we just gonna talk about this again at our next meeting or?
Well, I guess the real reason I brought it up is I'm not sure what the best way forward is. I want to ask you as opinion.
I think we need to approve your edits and then have them do the edits, because the goal of this is that we implement some of these things, but also we can apply for more grants to do the rest of the improvements with this map. Yeah.
Right, but so who do we need to send my suggested edits to get some general agreement on besides us?
Well, I pulled up your email. Your edits were paths not needed, stone patio not needed, cement seating steps should be integrated into the library slope, and sculpture garden not needed. Do we all agree on those
Oh,
edits?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Talk about trimming a project. Please.
I mean, that dumb path, got right from the beginning.
The other edits you said also, the second storage shed behind the library was not discussed that I recall, and is too far away from the pizza oven to be useful to them. First,
Interject there, Dan
Yeah.
emailed me back and he said he put that in because he was told that we needed a 24-foot section for the edges of the rink for storage.
mhm.
So that's why it's there. If we don't want it there, then that's fine.
I think we could do the rink off-site, storage off-site, and then but have that for the
Where do we
pizza.
store that stuff now?
Brian's house, I think.
Or why can't the storage shed behind the bandstand be storage for more than the bandstand?
Good point.
It could well be. I don't know if 24 feet might be kind of big back there.
Oh,
I'm not
24
sure what the
feet
dimensions are.
wide.
Did that. But that's a
Oh.
possibility. That's a good thought.
Oh, that must be to put the boards in, if it's
Yeah.
24 feet long.
Yes.
Yeah, the edge of the rink. Yeah.
Aha.
Paul, did you scratch those toilets?
Well, yeah, they're definitely in phase 2.
I mean, good grief, you guys are cutting this whole thing.
But
I
we
wanted
can
a water
keep, you can
feature.
keep the toilets on there. It doesn't mean we're doing it.
Right, well, there's two things here. One is, do we want all this stuff? And then prioritizing it is up in the corner here, and that also
Mm-hmm.
needs some work. But I'm sorry, go ahead, Adrian.
So are we okay with the second storage shed for the pizza oven?
I think we nix that and see if we can combine it with the other one.
Okay. And then, I see no mention of pavilion construction in the priority list. So that's just adding that in, so I think we're all okay with that. Same with, install electric service, should follow, move with bandstand. Personally, I'm not convinced we really need 4 pole lights, controlled where, by whom. Maybe just one in the food truck area to light the rink, directional, not affecting neighbors. So are we okay with Paul sending those edits? Yeah, I am.
I'm half confused. I was trying to see it all in my head, but sure.
Yeah, sorry, I have one of these that I wrote all over and put a bit.
Well, I'm trying to remember, what was the point of the lights? This one behind the library and this one up here.
For light.
For light?
Well, they had a garden or something over here in the corner. That's kind of why I thought they had the light, but I think they just kept it even though they got rid of the garden.
Oh, the one over by the houses.
Yeah, the one in the far or the upper left corner.
So I thought we kind of, in terms of TNL anyway, it doesn't get dark until the last TNL night.
There were comments of. I don't think it does either, but a couple of people said that at the meeting.
I missed that if they did. I
Okay.
agree. I was thinking that in the summer it doesn't really, but in the winter, yeah, it'd be nice to have a light somewhere near the rain, but.
Yeah.
The rink, yeah, I just don't see the need for the.
I'm sure these lights will be the type that do it. Root, you know.
No,
I think so, yeah, I think somewhere. Yeah, on here, to the left of the ice rink, it says new light, typical like town street lights. I'm not sure that.
Well, the town street light is kind of everywhere.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be cognizant of some of those neighbors over here by having a directional.
Yeah,
Light.
I agree. I think it should be directional.
I think the one behind the storage shed behind the library would be nice for like security reasons.
Say it again for what?
Security reasons.
Security.
That could be a street light back there. 'Cause it's kind of out of the way.
At live meetings, Howard Romero has been telling them that there are definitely gonna be 4 lights, and everybody seems happy about that. I think if you guys just decide on your own there aren't gonna be 4 lights, Howard at least is probably gonna come in and yell at you.
Well,
Well put, Donna.
he can yell all he wants.
The only light I don't think we need is the upper left corner one. Personally.
But that lights the French drain area to reduce surface moisture.
It potentially would light the play area but.
Well,
They play there at night.
it could move over by the play area though.
Are these
I'm glad you
wireless
considered that,
lights?
Pat.
I think in the play area, we should have like lower lights around the play area.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
That's way better idea.
So I guess on a procedural question, there were a lot of people in town that had ideas and thoughts about this. And I guess I'm just not sure. I think they're all expecting to see a product come back to them.
Should we look at have another public meeting?
So do we want to make edits and then send it back to the town? Or I don't think we want to send this out because I don't think this reflects the
Right.
conversation, but that's just my opinion.
Make edits and then invite the public to one of our meetings, I feel like, and then we could approve it afterwards. Or approve with their edits, if any come up.
Yeah, I think that'd be okay, rather than having a full blown town meeting. It could potentially take a little bit of time though.
Mhm.
That's the risk. But
I think that's
Absolutely.
fine.
No flush toilets.
I think that's where we should focus our funds.
So with regard to prioritization, Dan said he put the play area as number one, just because we have separate grant for it. It's not
okay.
the order of things to do. But then so create the ground for the ice rink, install the French drain, presuming that the same people would be doing that work, move the bandstand, put in electric, becomes part of that project. Deal with storage sheds, remix the gravel paths, remix the sculpture, sorry, I'm in. Remix the song patio.
But are we moving the play area to the sculpture area? And just keeping like a U path with a couple of benches around it?
Oh, we don't need lights back there then,
Yeah,
if we're moving the playground.
you just ding both those lights.
I don't think there was ever any discussion of the play area up front. We could.
We just had that discussion.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about in the meeting.
Yeah,
This.
I
You'd
think
rather move it up front rather than move it to the left.
the play area.
I mean, to be serious, yeah, I personally, if somebody were to take their child down to the library to, you know, for story hour or whatever, for children's story hour, having it accessible and viewable from the porch of the library, you know, if you're
Yeah.
planning to have little kids is convenient for the parents. It also gets it farther away from the bandstand.
Mm-hmm.
It gets it a little bit more exposure from the road.
Where am I gonna get my pie?
Oh yeah, was that the pie area?
At,
Oh, no.
at town meeting day.
The pie area, I think, is on the left side of the rink. That's what they had in one of their sketches.
It belongs next where the toilets. They're not gonna be.
It belongs where the toilets are.
It's a big enough pie.
Why does,
Just about the same spot.
It would be there for 5 years anyway.
in all actuality, honest question, why do we have a special area for pie only? We have food truck area.
Joke.
We don't,
Oh.
just joke.
Yeah, I'm joking. Actually, and I think what you were saying about the play area being proximate to the library is a good idea.
Yes.
Just not too close to the road.
Maybe we could have one sculpture over there.
Would get a play area that's like in the shade of a sculpture, like a land ship or something.
Yeah. Ooh, a tank.
The first is the fire
Very
goes,
vibrant.
should be kept right close to where it was if it's possible, I would think.
What was that?
Well, there'll be plenty of room, yeah.
You want to try to move the Historical Society over here somewhere?
No, I think there'll be plenty of room there.
There'll be plenty of room once we get rid of the toilets.
Well, the toilets will not be built for at least 5 years anyway, so.
But we're not
an
gonna,
issue.
as long as I'm on the board, I'll never approve any flush toilets.
Okay.
So are we okay with making these edits? Suggesting back to Dan, have him send it to us, then we can release it to the public and say,
Let's talk about it.
I'm talking.
Yeah.
While we're talking
on this day and.
While we're talking about toilets, I would almost like that blue square over where the porta potties are now, just for representation of where the porta potties would be. 5 years from now, we can really talk about where that block goes.
Okay.
Never mind, just move
Let me
on.
know where the porta potty are, but why, you wanna move this over there?
Well, it almost creates the representation, like the porta potties would go there, but you don't really want porta potties in that.
Well, this is supposed to say like what the future state would look
Oh.
like.
Okay. Perfect.
What is the French drain like for? Is that an issue back there,
It's
really?
a drain that we ordered from France.
It
It does get pretty wet back there.
Yeah.
does.
It's go to the hill, but
There was some problems with the Italians because they felt slighted because they did not have their Italian drain.
Italian rain.
Is that a T&L request or like why is it significant?
It came up in those meetings we went to. I don't think it's CNL request at all. I think
Oh.
it's just.
I mean, if there's not gonna,
Is there?
if there's not a play area, like why is it? If people aren't going back there, why is it important?
I think it is. I think it's pretty far down.
Then we could remove the trees and shrubs.
Okay, did your edit say to move that down on the priority list?
Yeah.
I I think we could do that.
I think you need to cut as much as you can, Paul.
Okay, so we'll postpone that until we decide is there.
Oh, could I ask? I think,
Oh, I'm sorry, asking about you, maybe part of Lois, yes, please.
you talked about not having the gravel pads, but my recollection was they talked about having pads, at least on one side, for Tuesday Night Live for the vendors and that, but not having the gravel.
Mhm.
And so it depends on how you word this. Whether people are going to understand. When you say no paths, no gravel is okay, but probably want to maintain the paths. I don't know what you're looking at, so I don't. know.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We have an extra one of these.
So do you think,
I'll take
would you like to see it?
Gentleman is caller.
Yeah,
I think when they were talking, I think Lois is right, where the food trucks were, you know, they were gonna put a base down and then, you know, put grass and stuff over it. But they wanted a little more of a gravel type base underneath the grass there so that the trucks wouldn't sink.
Mhm.
Well, you could have a little section at the very beginning or something.
seems like a solution to surfing problem, though. We haven't had any sinking, disappearing food trucks.
That's right.
Yeah, so I guess I'm not sure why it's.
But we might want a good base.
One thing I will say, Dan mentioned is in works they've done elsewhere is he finds they get more wheelchair traffic, and so if there are paths, they just make it easier, which makes perfect sense, so.
Well, we
Yeah.
should be cognizant of all the green spaces. And have less gravel.
I think we have a lot of new green spaces though.
It should be all green. Gravel.
You worried about washout?
Oh, it just changes, it just keeps changing the whole aesthetics of the original Legion field. The more crap you keep adding to it.
I think part of the conversation was that the ground is pretty solid there, it always has been. And so having a structured gravel path really wasn't necessary. Wheelchairs have been able to get across it.
I haven't seen any difficulties
Right.
down there at all.
Paved gravel.
So Lois, were you suggesting that we should create a firmer area for food trucks, or that it's not necessary, we just have to explain it better?
Explain it, right? I think, having a path around the perimeter, to at least part of it, makes a lot of sense, but when you said eliminate the path.
Well, they actually took the perimeter path out in this drawing. They said it's labeled as potential path extension. So
What do you need a path around it for?
Right.
Really? Why do you need a path around that field?
Yeah, I just don't.
For
I
food,
think that was
for
a
food
consensus
truck.
in the second meeting. We really don't. That was what most people seem to be saying. We don't have them now. We don't need them
That's right.
unless I misread the room, but that's what I got.
I
We're
think
going.
you're right.
We're going nowhere with this. What are we trying to get out of it?
We're going somewhere. Where are you going?
Yeah, we're going fine. Paul had a whole bunch of cuts over there.
So what I'll do
Yes,
is
it-
put together that email in coherent form, send it to you guys. If you guys agree that it matches what we talked about tonight, I'll send it to Dan, ask him to make those changes, send us back this revised version. And we can invite the public to talk.
I think you
Perfect.
can just send your edits. I don't think we need to review your edits. I have faith in you. But yeah.
We trust you, Paul.
As long as the playground moves.
That's right.
Okay, I will add
As
that.
long as we get rid of the toilets.
Well, the toilet's gonna be there because as part of the possible long-term plan, they're not gonna get built on this 20 grand. That's for damn.
I know, I
Um,
know,
So,
but it bugs me that out of the flush toilet. The maintenance and everything else.
that was definitely a topic of conversation.
And you're
Oh,
gonna get
part of
Thank you
the-
for this.
camping out over there,
Edits, rearranging the priorities.
Mhm.
live in the pavilion.
Yeah, so the priorities would be start with creating the ground for the ice rink and the pavilion. French chain we're gonna put off, move the position of bandstand. Along with the electric. Construct the storage shed behind it and see if that could be 24 feet.
Mhm.
And then No pads, no sculpture, no stone patio. Um, trees and shrubs, I don't know if we really need those over here by the houses, but we don't have lights and sound over there, we probably don't.
Those trees and shrubs seem very strategically placed.
But the,
Only provide a buffer for one of the like.
Well, it is, that light is right there.
Well, this is isn't this Vermont Studio Center?
Yeah.
How, that's not really like residential houses.
so the top, I'm just wanting to be sure, the top three would be leveling for the ice rink, moving the bandstand, and the electric.
And the storage shed for the bandstand.
Yeah.
And,
Top part of the bandstand.
that one's your playground too, right? Talking with Howard, he really didn't feel that we had enough to get beyond the first three.
Right.
So storage shed might have to wait.
I think we might not have enough to get the first three.
I know.
We could always try a GoFundMe page. Okay,
Okay. So we'll do this.
perfect.
Yeah, but maybe we'll have enough cash on the end. Next year we could complete it. Then the following year we could build it out.
We gotta make sure we have enough money on hand for the Welcome Center.
All right, is there any other business to come before the board? Bring it on. Okay.
Wonderful.